Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. Powerful running here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. He's past the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stewart. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Now, that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pass rush closing in. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Red Raiders will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. The sack sets up 2nd down. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense really clicking. Might have to try the extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Stewart. quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that has given this defense pace. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he...
He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Stewart. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Looking to scramble. Launching downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll try the option play here. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Tuna.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they've got him, a sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum for this defense heading to the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Red Raiders pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll run it to the left. Trucks through the defender. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. And for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Makes a quick catch. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Stewart. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together.
Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Fire.
Back to throw. It's Stewart. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback...
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense cannot be stopped.
Yeah, they run the football here, and they come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Here's the point after attempt. Looking to throw. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And is intercepted. Now the 40. Out past the 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
56. Texas Tech. 27.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds.
Powerful running into the secondary. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now.
42 Spider.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry-up. A quick timeout call for the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Stewart. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. We got to do everything we can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the route is on.